Hello and welcome. My name is Kenza. I'm a holistic reproductive and fertility coach, acupuncturist. And today we're going to talk about the root cause of all diseases, part 2, how to heal from the root and not the branch. In part 1, we talked about the secret to reach your optimum health and inner peace. And we talked about the self-healing power that is rooted in nature and ingrained in us. I will link this video below. Please make sure to watch it to get more information and details. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 steps to reconnect with the healing power and heal from the root. The first step to reach your optimum physical health and get to the root cause of your disease is awareness. Bringing awareness and believing in this healing wisdom that is ingrained in every cell of our body, and that has one mission and one mission only: to keep us alive and healthy. Yet, that is the only thing that we totally ignore when we're sick. This healing system is so powerful and it never breaks. It's always there to help us heal from the root. The second step to understand the root cause of our disease is to identify the blocks. These blocks is what we have accumulated throughout our life, whether it's emotional traumas or the food that we eat or other factors. I spoke about this in the first video. Please make sure to watch it to get more information. But just as a reminder, here is what we discussed. We talked about dehydration, lack of sleep, stress, or unhealthy food as examples of blocks that stops us from healing from the root. Step 3 is to delete and repair. Delete all the bad habits or emotions that are not serving us, replacing them with habits that's going to ignite our healing wisdom, lead us to better health. We have to understand though that step 2 and step 3, identifying the blocks, deleting the bad ones, and replacing them with the good habits, requires a lot of work, and it's not an easy work. It requires a lot of self-reflection, looking into the mirror, looking deep into our bodies to identify what is it that's causing us to be sick and stopping us from healing. And in taking these 2 steps, we have to understand our limits. We have to understand that sometimes the pain, emotional or physical, is so much for us to handle alone. And sometimes we are excited about making the change, but we're very confused about what food to eat to balance our hormones, or what supplement is right for us and for what we're trying to resolve. In cases like that, allow yourself to reach out, seek help and guidance. So many tools out there that could help you pass the blocks and heal. Counseling, psychology. It could be an acupuncture treatment to promote circulation, or a yoga, meditation, massage, using herbs, nutritional advice from a professional. That is the reason I'm very passionate about what I do. My mission is to enlighten, educate, and empower women about their health and their reproductive health in particular. Show them and guide them to the way to reach their optimum health and find the root cause of their health issue. And let them know that there is a way to heal from the root and not from the branch. In order to delete the old habits that's not serving your body and replace them with good ones, you need to actually train your brain to make these changes. You need to set goals and objectives. Those could be big goals or small ones, whatever suits your personality, whatever suits your need. And then you need to start taking the steps forward. Once again, those could be small steps or could be big steps depending on what suits your need. And the third step and most important one is to commit. You need to commit to changes that you're making. And making these changes can come from a place of motivation and happiness and joy, being excited about eating the right things or starting to exercise. Or it could come from a place of fear. We're at a place where if we don't make the changes, our health is going to get worse. To remember that it doesn't matter what reason we have to make the change, as long as we're motivated to do it. In matter of fact, when we come from a place of fear, our body is put into a stressful mode where our cortisol is increased, and as a consequence, even our pupils start to dilate. We become super focused on the task that we want to achieve, and we do it. I think we have to remember, though, when we come from a place of fear to make the change, is that we have to remember to reward ourselves with kind words each time that we achieve a goal that we set. Each time that we start to drink more water, we have to tell our brain, tell ourselves, good job. This actually makes our brain release dopamine, a chemical messenger that is responsible for giving us pleasure, reward, and motivates us to do more steps. It also helps us reduce the stress response in the future. Therefore, it keeps us more motivated to make even more changes in the future. Summarize the steps to healing from inside and getting to the root cause of your disease. Number one is to become aware of the healing power that we have inside us, that is so powerful and strong and is capable of healing us. Number two is to identify the blocks that stops this healing power from doing its job. And number three is to delete all the bad habits and replace them with good habits. And step number four and final step is to remember to be kind and self-loving in doing this whole process. Because remember, what we're trying to do is remove the blocks of healing. If we start to criticize ourselves, if we start to use mean words towards ourselves, then what we're doing is creating more blocks to heal from inside out. I hope this video has inspired you and empowered you to take control of your health and of your productive health in particular. I hope it inspired you to pass this wisdom to the next generations. And remember, you have the power to heal from inside out, from the root and not the branch.